Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-Wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot key. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Profits. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits.
That TTG money gang,
Hey, make profits.
we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are live here for the final trading hour of the day, the final trading hour of the week, and the markets are just starting to pull back off of their highs. We put in brand new highs on the day, literally about 4 minutes ago, right at the new high day for the SPY, 399.34, as the insane rally that you saw in the markets yesterday continuing into the day today, as we are now up just about 1%. We're up about 5.5%, 6% on the S&P yesterday. We're up just about 1% today after we just had a nice little move higher here over the last 2 hours. It was a very quiet, kind of choppy day today in the markets early, and then just over the last hour and a half or so, you got a nice little extension move up there towards new highs as the strength in the markets from yesterday continuing into the day today. What's up, guys? My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And for those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available today. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I do this 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. We come on here, myself, other professional trading mods from True Trading Group, as well as special guests. And we give you guys free lessons, education, analysis, market commentary, trade ideas. We give you guys our own trades, trade recaps, and everything to help you guys become better traders. Like I said, take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Why should you listen to anything it is that I talk about on these lives? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working at a fund in New York City. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. And then 2008 happened. And that was well, my first job right out of college, working at the fund in New York. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession. That was the stock market crash. But that also happens to be the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group. And along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people to learn, trade, and profit consistently. You see, we take university level trading and investing courses, and we combine them with premium stock market tools, with workshops and mentorship for stocks, options, crypto futures, for all styles of trading. Whether you day trade, swing trade, we also do long-term investing stuff inside of True Trading Group. See, we take that university level of curriculum, the same stuff that I learned working at the fund in New York, and we combine that with today's top financial tools that would cost you about $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you went to these companies directly on your own. We've negotiated deals with these companies so we can put their products on our platform, like Benzinga, Trade Ideas, TradingView, Quote Media, ETNA, CBOE. All these companies, we've negotiated deals with them to put their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. That saves you about $5,000 or $6,000 a year. We also give you access to 10,000 of the TTG members, the most active, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders and investors that you are going to find. Of course, you're going to get access to all of the trade alerts from myself and the 9 other professional trading moderators that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 2 years. We leave no trader behind inside True Trading Group. We are a family. So again, if you are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications, share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Markets are starting to give you a little bit of a pullback. Guys, today, my red hot streak has come to an end. I had one losing trade today. I told you I come on here, we talk about all the wins, we talk about all the losses as well. We just haven't had losses in quite a while. It's like my first losing trade in like 2 weeks. But yes, I did have a losing trade today. And we'll talk about that here as we go through this live stream. And we'll talk about kind of where do the markets go from here? Like, what's the game plan here going into next week? And, you know, I think that my game plan is I'm staying long-minded, generally speaking, in these overall markets now. 402 is the target that we're looking for. 402 is the target that we were looking for from yesterday's live after we did the recap from CPI. We were talking about getting up to 402. And why am I talking about the 402? That's the gap entry point from the gap down day. The last time you had CPI that was reported in September, that gives you the gap entry point of like 403, 402, 403. And that's the resistance. That's your next resistance point. And then you have the 200-day moving average, and then you have the gap fill to 409. So that's really the region that I think that we're going to get to before you're going to experience a significant pullback. I initially came into the day this morning, and I'll kind of just talk you guys through how I had a losing trade today. So my hot streak did come to an end. But after such a huge day that we had yesterday in the markets, I thought maybe that the markets would come in today and just breathe. Just consolidate, just breathe, just chill out, trade sideways, don't really do much, just trade sideways after the monster day that we had yesterday, and just absorb the day from yesterday and let the market just kind of catch their breath. And you saw that early on, the markets really just did nothing. We just kind of traded sideways. You saw a very, very choppy start to the day, and it looked like we were going to be in store for that type of action where it was going to just be like, okay, the markets are just taking a breather. Maybe you get at this like you kind of flirt around green, red, like on the day and just kind of trade sideways. And that's what it looked like we were going to get. And I did go after a trade on Roblox. It's been a weaker stock. And they had earnings a few days ago, and I did try to short that stock early in the morning, and then I stopped out of that position. You see the markets moving to the upside here late in the day, or in the middle of the day, really around like lunchtime, like 1 o'clock. You got that breakout and you got that move towards highs. So that was where I did lose money today on that Roblox trade. So, but you know what? I'm not like, trying to fight it. It's like I'm going to have red trades. I'm not. I'm a human. I'm not going to have a 100% win rate, but we haven't had any losing trades, guys, in a while. But today I did get one, so I did want to come out and make sure that I talk about that, because I come on these lives all the time and I tell you about the winners, but we also talk about the losers. We're fully transparent here. We're going to have red days. We're going to have green days. We're going to have red trades. We're going to have green trades, and you guys need to hear about all of them, and you need to learn from all of them. All right, you need to hear from all of them. You need to learn from all of them. So that is today. You are getting a little bit of a pullback here now on the SPY. when we talk about relative strength and relative weakness in the market today on this Friday, what really stands out to me is I'll tell you exactly what I think has happened today. The stocks that are up the most are your growthy tech names, the ARC names, the Shopifys, the Snowflakes, the Datadogs. Like those are the stocks that are up the most today. The stocks that are down the most today are your consumer staples and your healthcare. Literally, the sectors like Cigna, like here, I'll just take a look. Look at some of these healthcare stocks. Cigna is down 6%. United Health is down 5%, right? You take a look even across the board at Merck. Merck is down 4%. So like a lot of your healthcare stocks that have been ripping to all-time highs over the last, couple of weeks, couple of months, as the recession fears have come into the markets, those are the areas of the market where stocks will perform better in a slowing economy and a rising interest rate environment, which is going to be healthcare, right? And consumer staples. Now you take a look at some of your consumer staples names. You take a look at like General Mills, down 3% today. Pepsi, down 2% today. Oh, Coca-Cola actually just went green. Coca-Cola just went green. So Coca-Cola is actually stronger than its counterpart, which is Pepsi. Those two stocks usually trade in tandem together. So I'm not sure what the catalyst was there for to see why Coca-Cola is stronger than Pepsi, but I'll check that out later. But that's where you get weakness in the market. Consumer staples are weak, healthcare is weak, but all your tech stocks are strong. And what that tells me is that after the CPI number you got yesterday, the way that I analyze and the way that I'm going to look at the price action from today between what's strong and what's weak is too many people, fund managers, really, too many professional fund managers realized that they were too underweight risk. And what I mean by risk, I'm talking like high growth tech names, that they were too heavily into the like the recession names, and they did not have enough exposure into the growthy tech names. And they've all gotten beaten down like crazy this year. Some of them down 50, 60, 70%. And you saw some people come in and start to buy those names, and they took profit off on some of the consumer staple names and on some of the healthcare names. And I think that all you saw today was just people who said, you know what, we've dumped out of all of our tech names and all of our growth names, and we've gone into energy, healthcare, right? Consumer staples, financials have had a huge run. And those are areas of the market that are going to tend to do better in a rising rate environment. And I think people came into the CPI number yesterday and were like, ooh, you know what? We don't own enough we sold out of too much of these tech names. We're too heavily into these recession names. Maybe we should take some profit off on some of these stocks that are at all-time highs. Like you take a look at McDonald's, right? Look at McDonald's, another name that does well in recessionary environments. And look at this 2-day drop that you've gotten in McDonald's. McDonald's has gone down from its all-time high. It's gone down for 2 days. It was 282. Now it's down to 270. So you're starting to see some of these names sell off, and it was at an all-time high. So I think you just have fund managers saying, you know what, let's take profit off on some of the names that are up at all-time highs that are recession resilient, and let's put some of that into some of these discounted tech names so we can get some exposure to growth. And I think that's what you're seeing today, because you take a look, right? You take a look at Shopify up 8%, right? You take a look at Spotify up 5.5%. You take a look at Snowflake up 9.5%. Right. So like this is where you start to see that a lot of these growth names are all having monster days today when the other areas of the market are red. And it's been the opposite for the last 2 months. For the last 2 months, it's been the healthcare names, it's been the consumer staple names that have been moving higher, while tech stocks have been going down. And you're seeing a little bit of an adjustment there today. And it's a complete indirect or complete inverse correlation there, where sell recession resilient names, buy growth names. And that's basically what you're seeing transpire in today's action. That's what I see, at least. Right? That's what I see. All right. So let me take a quick check in on. Okay, so SMCI is finally breaking down. This SMCI was a stock that I kind of had my eyes on to see if maybe we were going to get over 86. If we got over 86 this afternoon, I was probably going to get long SMCI, but not kind of breaking down now. Back on the VWAP, not really too interested in it. We have an hour to go on the day. Energy, though. Energy stocks quietly moving to all-time highs. Chevron, new all-time high, right? Exxon, new all-time high. You have Occidental is going back up towards 52-week highs. ConocoPhillips, right? Valero new highs. I mean, just the strength in these oil names. I still own these too, guys. I don't know when I'm going to sell these things. I just don't, I don't have a reason to sell them. We've been long these oil stocks all year. OKE is another one. We own OKE, OXY. These are all stocks that we've owned for a while. We actually own OXY for like $12.50 inside of True Trading Group, which is just nuts. The stock's at $74. And then we own OKE. OKE is at 64. We own that one from like 25, I think, 26, if I'm not mistaken. But these are stocks that, I'm going to hold on to these probably at least into next year, and really just collect really strong dividends. And they're the best performing sectors of the whole market this year. So, let me see. Just going to take a look around and see if I see some other stuff. Other stuff that really kind of stands out to me today.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Would you like to explain to all the new people who I am?
I would love to. It'd be my honor. So everyone here that's not familiar with who this little handsome fella is down there on above me right now, this is Adam. He is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, and also the man responsible for running the business end of True Trading Group, making sure that all of the tools and resources and negotiating the deals with those companies to get those products on the platform to continue to add value to True Trading Group. The man behind the curtain, so to speak. Everybody say, give a big AO to Adam.
What's up, buddy? So, I figured today would be a good time to kind of pick your brain a bit.
Okay, I like when you pick my brain. It tickles.
Yeah, I mean, you said it does other things, but this is a family show.
Hey, it's a family show.
It's a family show. All right, so what do you make of this week? Is this and what do I mean by that is this the beginning of a real a real beginning of a true bear market rally, or the biggest one that we've seen so far this year, or is this something else? What do you make of it? I mean, yeah, look, it's great. We had people that made a tremendous amount of money with us this week.
Yeah.
But what can be expected going forward?
I think there's more legs to this. The biggest bear market rally that we had this year was July to August. And
is this bigger?
Not yet, but it has potential to fall right in line with that rally. And I'll highlight it for you guys. I'll go full screen actually, so you guys can see full screen here. And the biggest bear market rally that we had this year was July to August. All right, we had like a 17% move from the low in June to the high in August, right? So this move right here, this was the biggest bear market rally that we had this year. This move. Mm-hmm. Second biggest bear market rally that we had was this move. All right, what you're about to experience now. I mean, these are like just like little. They have these like little ones, and these little like multi-day rallies. But these really are these just like little bounces, But like these, I'm talking about like a month-long rally, right? Mm-hmm. You're in the mix now of what has already been a month-long rally because this rally started all the way back on the CPI number that came out in October.
What was the date of that?
That was October 13th.
Okay.
Right. So that was October 13th. That was when
So are we due for a crash on Monday then? If that's
no, I don't think so. I think
that was also followed by new lows in the year, right?
What are you talking about?
The rally from July to August?
Yes. So the rally from July to August ended up deteriorating. If you guys recall, we called this perfectly. If you were watching our YouTube channel in the middle of August 15, 16, 17, we put out live streams saying buyer beware for a stock market crash in September. And that's exactly what transpired and followed through. And we were able to be short the market during the month of September. We absolutely crushed this whole move to the downside. And now what I'm looking at here for the market now is this is one hell of a rally. I mean, this is one hell of a bear market rally. I mean, this is nothing to sneeze at. You know, you went from a 348 low. Now you're at 398. That is a 50 point.
We're at 398.
We're at 398 right now, my friend.
Wow.
That is a 50 point move.
Do you think Powell is getting a little sweaty, a little nervous?
I don't think so because Jerome Powell cares more about other factors than, you know, the stock market's, the price of the stock market. I mean, obviously he doesn't want the stock market to rally too much because then it gives consumers a sense of wealth that makes them spend more money when they look at their portfolios and they say, oh, wow, look how much money I have. They spend more money. When their portfolios go down, consumers tend to start to spend less money. But there's other areas of this market. There's other data that relates to inflation and the consumer and the economy that is working in the Fed's favor. Like you just had the CPI number yesterday was significantly under expectations. It was under all across the board, all areas, all core inflation, year over year, month over month, headline, everything was under expectation. That's a good thing. The Fed likes to see that. And listen, it is what it is. Layoffs are accelerating. More and more companies are laying off 5, 10, 15% of their staff. The Fed wants to see that because they want to see the labor market soften. So that's happening. You had jobless claims numbers are starting to rise. Unemployment started to rise just a little bit. So you're starting to see a little bit of that softening in the labor market.
But these are all things that were expected. These are all things that were needed in order to get out of this mess.
Needed to bring down inflation. Has to happen, right?
Okay.
You can't be at 50-year low unemployment. Like people don't realize that the 20-year average for unemployment is like 5.2%.
Right.
The 20-year average. It's 3.7 right now. It just was 3.5 last month.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
the
even
lowest
if it
number.
goes back to 5, 5.2, whatever, I mean, that's just normal.
Right. It's elevated from here, but it's the 20-year
anything's going to be
average.
elevated from here.
It's the 20-year average.
Right. Anything's going to be elevated from here.
It's not like you're looking at like a 2009 where unemployment was 9.5%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not going to happen.
No, it's. I don't even think it's possible that happens again now with as many ways for people to make money.
Right. With the gig economy now for people.
Right. Gig economy, the ability to start, you know, the ease of starting your own business right now online. It would be very difficult for 2009, you know, what happened then to take place again.
Yeah, I don't see it. So back to what you were saying. I think that this has more legs. Okay. I don't think that we're finished with this bear market rally. I'm going to remain overall market. I'm going to remain bullish until at least December 13th. And
why
there's two things that would make me turn bearish again.
Why December 13th?
That's your next CPI number.
Okay.
So two things that would make me turn bearish. If CPI on December 13th goes back to being higher than expected, that would make me turn bearish again. Or if something bigger happens with this crypto situation, if there is some type of contagion where FTX files for bankruptcy, but then another company next week, they go under, and then another company goes under, and it becomes like a contagion spread for crypto, that will cause forced selling and deleveraging and margin calls and liquidity issues for different firms. And when that happens, you get forced liquidation of positions, which just puts pressures on a bunch of different risk assets. And that could cause markets to move back to the downside. It can cause like a type of contagion event. I don't know if that's something that's going to be big enough to really break this market.
Probably.
I don't think it's going to be something that's enough to break the market. That's just my own personal thoughts. So for really, I'm bullish generally until you get to December 13th. And there's a couple of resistance levels that are above us that we have to be cautious of, and you probably get pullbacks off of, right? Like there's two resistance levels that I want. It's really, I'll call it a resistance zone. Really,
really quick. Somebody just asked a really good question. Why is Coinbase rallying from bad news from crypto? Can you pull up Coinbase real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Is it indeed rallying?
Green today, yeah, it's up almost 12% today.
All right. So imagine this. Coinbase. So the way that this worked is you had Binance, which is the top dog in the space, and then you had FTX in a very short period of time. Coinbase, crypto.com, and everything else is underneath, right? FTX is done. That it put a fork in it, man, or a pin in it, or whatever, a fork, a pin, pop it. It's done.
Put the nail in the coffin.
Put the nail in the coffin, right? So now all of these people that were at FTX, millions and millions of people, well, yeah, they're going to lose money. Some of them are going to lose money. Some of them are going to get hurt, but a lot of them are going to want somewhere else to go. A lot of them are going to want to go to another place in order to continue trading crypto. So what options do you have? Coinbase, crypto.com,
right?
Robinhood. I got an email today from Robinhood saying, hey, we encourage you to move your crypto over here. They just launched a new crypto wallet. So the fact that FTX is going under, this is a major opportunity right now from a business standpoint for these other crypto brokerage firms, because there's going to be a lot of people that are looking for a new home to trade, right? So that's why I think maybe some of these other, companies like Coin or, are probably, maybe doing well today or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good, that's a good analysis, honestly. Because crypto's down, Bitcoin's back under 17. And like you said, yeah, Coinbase is up substantially. It's up, almost 12%, sitting right up near the highs.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to point out, I just want to confirm it before I say anything. Right. So FTX US was not FDIC insured.
No.
Okay, Mike, do you know what FDIC insured is?
Yes.
Explain that for 1 second while I pull something up.
So you're basically is you have deposit insurance. That's really what it is.
Right. Okay. Backed by the federal government.
Right. So basically, it basically protects people
that when you deposit money into your bank, your deposits are insured up to $250,000 at most banks.
Yes.
Hang on.
So it's basically it's the government saying, if this bank fails, we're going to insure you up to $250,000.
Right. So FTX did not have that. Okay, that's very important to notate. What is also important to notate here is that who does have that? Robinhood. Your deposits in Robinhood are FDIC insured or eligible for it up to $250,000. Right? Let me look up Coinbase real quick.
Robinhood is also up 12.5% today.
Right. 1 second. So Coinbase is another one that is not FDIC insured either. But yeah, the deposits are not covered there. So essentially, hey man, good opportunity for Robinhood, I guess. Most people don't pay attention to that stuff, but that's really important, because if you had a bunch of money in FTX and this whole instance happened, your money is insured up to a certain amount of money.
Yep.
So Robinhood has that. I don't like saying good things about Robinhood. It doesn't make me feel good.
I know, but there is a sense of safety or security, rather.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Then you have SIPC also. which is a little different from FDIC. That also includes securities.
Right.
So that'll protect your securities for like if a brokerage firm fails, it'll protect your securities.
Yep.
Versus
So it's important, man. All that stuff is important. You saw Sam Bankman-Fried went ahead and decided that it was his time to step down today.
Yeah.
And the and bro, homeboy's going to prison.
Yeah, I have to think he's probably going to go to prison. I mean, there's some really fishy stuff that went on there, man. I don't know.
I mean, I've been talking about this for a little while now.
It's just weird because he's not regulated, I guess. But like, that's the biggest problem is that the U.S. has not regulated these entities, and it's weird. I listen. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what liability he has or doesn't have, but I mean, certainly sounds like what he did was illegal. But I don't know the jurisdictions and what he's regulated by and what he's
not. Why?
Because
he's in the Bahamas? Huh? Is that why you're saying that?
What?
Because he's in the Bahamas? Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm just not sure what he. I just don't know. You know, I just don't know what's going to happen from a legal standpoint.
Bahamas still extradites, big dog.
I'm just saying, but I'm just,
I don't, look, who knows, right? The bottom line here is that hopefully what comes out of this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but hopefully what comes out of this is regulation. Because if there was regulation and oversight, although it's a pain in the butt, nobody wants it, and everyone criticizes it, this would not have happened.
Listen,
not to the level that it did.
Listen, the real players in crypto desperately want regulation.
100%.
It's all the little retail people that are fighting against like a central control of like a government, like that are still like, oh no, the whole point of crypto is screw the system and we have our own thing. It's all the little people that want that. All the major players desperately want regulation. And you need it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the same people that are crying that they're going to lose $10,000 that they have with FTX are the same people that say they don't want regulation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is, but look, I agree with what you were saying as well. I do not believe this is going to impact this rally or anything. I mean, this is not, could this create issues in other places? Sure. Is this some sort of systemic liquidity issue with, with the crypto markets? No, it isn't.
CZ, put out a warning note today after he did his due diligence with FTX and said that this could be the start of a cascading crypto crisis, where he said another company is probably going to go under next week. Now, he didn't say who that company is, but from what he saw with FTX, and I guess from what he knows, he thinks that there's going to be other companies that are maybe smaller than FTX, but other companies that are going to have issues here that are going to.
Was FTX their liquidity provider? Because FTX acted as a liquidity provider for many companies like Alpaca.
Alpaca?
No. Their company Alpaca, FTX was their crypto liquidity provider. Like BlockFi. BlockFi is another one, right? So yeah, anyone that was in bed with FTX is definitely in big trouble. Right? If the company, already getting warning emails from them, of course. Yeah, pull your money. Look, I can't tell you what to do with your money, right? If it, like I said the other day, if I was talking to my father or a sibling, or if it's my money, if the company that I have money in has touched FTX or was relying on FTX in some sort of way, I am pulling my money out of that company immediately. Yet 2 days ago. So
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know BlockFi froze transactions.
Yep.
And I'm asking, I don't know if you know, Adam, I don't know, because I wasn't following the whole FTX and BlockFi situation with Sam Bankman-Fried was supposed to be like acquiring BlockFi. But that deal never actually finalized. So like what happens now? I mean, was BlockFi relying on that transaction? Do you know any details behind that, or? I don't know. I
don't know either.
I wasn't following that whole BlockFi thing, but you had like the situation with Voyager.
Yeah.
All these companies.
I mean, I am sure that there were back end deals with all of those things that are going to create major issues. And you got to give it to CZ, man. That guy, that guy did. Look, he literally called Sam Bankman's bluff here.
Yes.
He pulled his pants. He pulled Sam's pants down in front of everyone, and his schmeckle was very tiny.
Yep.
That's what took place. And then when he came in to rescue him, he probably would have bought it. I mean, you and I were talking about this last night. The amount of data that company has alone of all of those crypto investors, that data is worth an incredible amount of money.
Yeah.
An incredible amount of money. And it's just like, for him to walk away from that, it had to have been really bad.
Yeah.
It had to have been really bad.
It had to have been so dirty that bleach would not have gotten the stains out.
No.
For him to walk away, you got to think about, if you were a company and your main competitor was worth 12 billion, and then it was 900 million, and you could have swooped that thing up and scooped that thing up with millions of accounts and customers, you would have done it
in a heartbeat.
Right. And it's not even like it took 2 weeks. It took like 36 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. When you think about that too, that's a good point. That whole thing took 36 hours.
The news came out at like 1 PM, right? Or whatever time it was, that Binance was going to buy FTX. And then the next day, Binance is like, nope, never mind, we're walking away. What? What did you find in that short of a time period that made you want to walk away from that deal? You didn't even, never mind when you said like, look under the hood, you didn't even undo the latch yet. And you already were like, no, you know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. Like, you didn't even get into the depths of their financials yet. Like, what did you see that quickly that made you say,
Yeah.
So it's, that company's dunzo.
Poor Tom Brady, bro. He's never going to retire.
Dude, a lot of people are in that. Shaq, Steph Curry, Giselle. A lot of celebrities are in. Mr. Wonderful lost a ton of money.
You see what Joe just posted in the private messages here?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a given. Everybody is. Everyone. That's.
Well, say it. Say what it is.
Sequoia is already writing it off to zero. Basically, guys, news is just that Coinbase is writing off their investment. So
in what? Well, you're all tripped up, man. Why can't you?
It's okay. It's just
Coinbase
is writing off their investment that they had into FTX.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to, just let them know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, anyone that invested into FTX are going to try to write off the investment down to zero. Like Sequoia already announced today, their customers and their clients, they're like, hey, are we going to get money back? And they're like, we're going to write it down to zero because we don't think we're going to get any of our money back. And then you'll just participate in the bankruptcy filing. You're not going to get anything, and you'll just have to write that investment down to zero and help it offset, income and gains in other places. And you just write that off as a loss. So it just becomes a tax write-off, really, because You're not most of the creditors from FTX. They're not going to. Most of them are not going to get their money back.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. I mean, and what's sad is it's gonna really affect the average person.
I think it's really going to affect institutional participation.
Overall in crypto?
Yeah.
Yeah, without regulation, of course.
Right. What's going to happen now, you had so many institutions, so many hedge funds and real players, real institutional investors that were really starting to pour money into crypto that got burned. You get a lot of hedge funds that got crushed. Some of them are in heavier than others, but you're not going to see institutional investors now put up large amounts of capital until there's regulation. So it's like, listen, this could turn out to be a net positive where it forces the hand of regulators, because regulators are going to have to do something in order to clear the way to get institutional investors to want to continue to take this risk. But Sam Bankman-Fried, you guys have to realize this is like a Bernie Madoff type of moment where everybody
he even looks a little like a young
right. Everybody trusted Bernie Madoff, and he had a way with people. He had a way with his words.
Oh, look at Homie. He looks like a young Madoff.
Yeah, he just looks like what's that? What was that other woman's name? Joe, what was that woman's name from the biotech company?
Oh my God, Elizabeth.
Yes. Elizabeth. I forgot her last name.
Elizabeth Holmes.
Elizabeth Holmes. Thank you, Joe.
Attractive in like a sick way.
What?
Is it weird that I find her attractive in like a sick way?
Yeah, that's weird.
All right,
but
yeah.
Like when you think about this, Bernie Madoff, Elizabeth Holmes, and SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, these three people, these are one of the biggest, like fraud cases in history, because everybody trusted Elizabeth Holmes, everybody trusted Bernie Madoff, and it was all BS. And we don't know yet. We don't know yet if Sam Bankman-Fried was just poor management or if there was actual, real, intentional fraud. We don't know that yet. Bernie Madoff was a Ponzi scheme. Bernie Madoff didn't make a trade for 8 years. He started out as a hedge fund manager, a real hedge fund manager, and then he was taking in so much investment that he started paying out investors with new people's money. He went 8 years without making a single trade and just kept making payments with money that was coming in until the markets crashed in 2008 and people wanted to take their money back and his whole fund collapsed. Elizabeth Holmes, everything was a complete lie. The technology wasn't real, but she kept trying to fake it until she made it. Massive fraud.
Yeah.
She was fraud. Bernie Madoff was fraud. We don't know yet if SBF is straight up fraud or if he just made bad decisions and got caught.
Which would be negligence, which would essentially.
Well, no. We don't. I'm just saying. We don't know yet until obviously there's an investigation. I think we don't know what he, if it was fraud. Okay, we don't know if it's fraud.
Look at this.
What?
Look at the screen.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Skrelly, 30 under 30. Look at Sam Bankman-Fried on the cover of Fortune. And then you got the next Steve Jobs.
So disgusting.
Yo, whoever put that on the front, the next Steve Jobs, whoever put that on there got fired from Inc. magazine for sure.
For sure. You got to be fired for that. I'm sorry. Whatever editor said, yeah, we're going to call it the next Steve Jobs. You definitely should be fired for that.
Why is Chamath on there? Did he get in trouble?
He didn't really get in trouble, but he kind of,
Oh, all of his SPACs got destroyed?
Yeah, he kind of scammed over the retail investor.
So Chamath, was he from Canada?
I don't know where he's from, but he
scammed. Oh, no, he was from Canada. He was from Vancouver.
He scammed over the retail.
He was from Vancouver, and yeah, no, that makes sense.
Is he really? Because if he's from Vancouver, it makes sense.
He is from Vancouver.
Then it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense then that he screwed over the retail investor. That makes total sense. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with this guy SBF, but it certainly doesn't look good. Certainly doesn't look good.
Crazy.
Yeah, Bitcoin, is down significantly, 16 and change. I want to point out, I mean, side note, well, the markets are still open. We'll talk about some other stuff too right now with the markets and everything, but the dollar, this is the biggest drop in the dollar in like 20 years.
Which is good, right? We needed that a little bit.
Yeah, no, you needed that big time. You needed the dollar was at 112. Now it's at 106. That's a huge drop. The 10-year had a huge drop as well. The 10-year was 4.3. Now it's 3.8. Now the bond market's closed today for Veterans Day. Thank you for all of our veterans out there that are watching us on this YouTube stream. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your service. Love all of you. But with the 10-year, being at 3.81 now, 3.81, I mean, that's a huge drop from 4.3, 4.4, which is where we were just a few weeks ago. So that's good. That's good to see. You needed the markets to see that happen. And now we got Tom Lee is coming on CNBC after the close. The Perma Bull himself is coming on CNBC. I just saw the headline.
You think he's just going to show up there with like no shirt and a Speedo and
Yeah,
just start like talking?
It's so funny. I got to tell you, man, I give this guy so much credit.
No, you did well, man.
He's been.
Hey, listen, some of you might be wondering why the relaxed atmosphere today. Why are we not hard selling today? Well, when you have multiple triple-digit gains and high double-digit gains in a week, when you bring in over 150 new members this week, you gotta take Friday and just relax a bit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's been a good week, man. It's been a big week. I mean, members in TTG have had some of their biggest weeks ever, and they're killing it this year. And you guys are making money, and they're all becoming better traders. And I absolutely love it. I'll prove it to you guys. TTG members of the fam, you guys are making money, and you're becoming better traders right now. Type the $ in chat. You're about to see why we're in such a relaxed atmosphere right now today. Just check out right here, guys, on the side of the screen, how many members you're about to see. Type the $ inside of chat. These are members of True Trading Group that are telling you they're making money and they're becoming better traders. And it's just been a fantastic week. It really has. And it's been a fantastic month and a half, to be honest with you.
Before this, though, and I think what's so awesome is that people are starting to realize, members themselves are starting to realize that as inflation comes down, as we come out of the insanity, as the fear headlines kind of slow down, which they have, the mindset kind of changes. You could see things a little bit more clearly, and people are starting to see now, oh my God, once this is over, I'm not going to have to worry about a potential recession ever again. I'm not going to have to worry about it because they're going to be in such a position. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's true, man. You don't have to. I think that's one of the best things about this environment, about what's happening with members in True Trading Group, is that some people are worried about a recession next year, and honestly, members don't really give a damn. Members don't really care. I mean, they're figuring out how to make money in this market consistently, and realize that they're able to stand on their own 2 feet and be able to be consistently profitable traders, and that provides a tremendous amount of security. Members aren't worried about it. I'll just guys, my TG family, you guys worried about next year? Just type yes or no. Are you worried about next year? Just type yes or no. Because everybody else is talking about, recession, the world's going to end. I've been calling for the Santa Claus rally here, and it was funny in September and October. People are like, oh, how about your Santa Claus rally now, Mike? It's well, Santa Claus rally doesn't start until November usually, and it runs towards Christmas, but that's okay. It was September and October. But, now here you are, and the same people are like, oh, did I miss it? Did I miss the bottom?
You know what's a better question we should ask people?
What?
How many people in here are more concerned about paying their taxes next year than a recession?
Me.
I am as well.
Me, man.
That's the real question. y'all are about to, all of you that are killing it right now, y'all need to go get yourself a phenomenal
It's time to pay Uncle Sam.
Yeah, it's that you got to pay your business partner.
You got to pay your partner, Uncle Sam.
I'm just saying, that's the one thing that we can't. We have a tax class, so Mike and I.
Whoa! Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got to give a shout out to Z Joka. Congratulations, 4th 4-figure day this week for him. Congratulations, man. That's great. I told you it's been a huge week. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's massive, bro. So, planning to pay quarterly. Yeah, lots of people are still underwater from all-time highs. Yeah, they are, unfortunately. But there was a lot of people that were still underwater from all-time highs and from AMC and from GME and from all this stuff.
I have to give a shout out. I'm sorry again. I got to give a shout out to AO April. Had my best day trading ever yesterday. Good vibes, says AO April. So I got to give a shout out there.
Wow, Nas says at Mike, 9K for me.
My boy Nas is killing it, bro. My boy Nas is killing it. I'm so happy for it. He's become one hell of a trader. Matthew Penna, Florida, made my 1 week's pay in 2 days thanks to True Trading Group. I love to hear that. Boom.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here, man. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's Friday. We had a hell of a week. You really, there's not a whole lot more that needs to be pushed or said.
Benjamin, my account is up 120% this week. I'm going to take a page out of Mike's playbook and go have a steak with the wifey. Nice. You deserve it, Benjamin. You deserve it, my man. Awesome.
So J Trades is brand new, and I don't know if this is the same person that J Trades signed up the other night. I can't put it on the screen, but essentially what J Trade said was, I got my my butt kicked today. My first day on the job with TTG, but hang out here regularly and see y'all wins. I'm still waiting on Ashton Kutcher to walk into my office.
What?
I don't know. There's some sarcastic reference there probably, but let me see something real quick. I would actually love to address this. This is going to make my whole... 1 second, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think this is the same person. Oh, like he's being punked, like it's fake. Oh, I see. Got it. Oh, that's funny.
That is funny. That is funny. Yeah. I didn't get that.
I didn't get it either. All right, hang on a sec. No, it is not that person. I thought it was. J Trades, you didn't sign up with the username JDog78, right? That's not your username. JDog78 is not your username. Okay. All right. Never mind. Yeah. I wish that person was on here. Anyways. Yeah, just look, when you, I mean, what would you suggest to somebody that just signs up for True Trading Group? I mean,
like, I listen.
Yeah, like, what do you do? So here, Mike, hang on. Let me give you a scenario. I saw everyone making a ton of money on this live stream. I got super excited this week. The market was running up. I pulled the trigger finally after watching. What do I do now?
Learn to walk before you run.
All right.
Go through the courses. Go through the courses. Don't just come right flying into chat trying to follow trade alerts if you're a brand new trader and you have no idea what you're doing. If you're an experienced trader and you're already, been doing this for a while, then yeah, sure, come right in and just start trading with us because you already have an understanding of how, of risk management and you understand how things work. If you're new, then my advice to you is to take your time, go through the courses, actually learn what it is that you're doing, spend time in the chat room, ask questions, and, get a feel for what trading styles the moderators and I implement during the day, because there's 9 other professional traders aside from myself, and we all have different styles and strategies. So familiarize yourself with that, and then trade on the simulator first. Trade on the simulator that we have. It's free with your membership, and trade on there and practice trading stocks and options and get a feel for everything and prove you can make money on the simulator before you start risking your hard-earned cash. That is going to be my advice to someone that joins TTG for the first time.
Yep. That's really it. I mean, you guys have an entire year. Use it. Okay? Yeah. Use it. Yes. Is it possible to come in here and make a bunch of money quickly? Yes, it's possible. Does it happen? Yeah, it happens all the time. But you want to understand what it is that you're doing. You want to understand what it is that you're doing so that you can repeat it. So that if, God forbid, something happens to Mike and he's not there, one day, you guys are not handcuffed to him. That you guys are able to understand what you're doing on your own at some point. Now, if you're just starting and you got a full-time job and you want us to do the heavy lifting, we got you covered. But at some point, you may want to go ahead and figure this out for yourself and really understand what it is that you're doing for yourself. Oh, the sexfine.biz is here. Hot Girls here. Little does he know, this is a gay club. No? Whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I mean, it's kind of presumptuous to just assume that we all love hot girls here. No? It's 2022, bro. You're going to get canceled if you keep that presuming. Don't presume that.
Yeah, don't presume that.
Right. What doesn't he put? Hot naked people.
What people? Come on, hold on.
If you're listening, put hot naked people. Okay? You'll get twice the click-throughs. Okay?
And hot could be derogatory, to degrade someone to just a temperature. Maybe put attractive people.
Right, but emotionally, spiritually attractive, because you don't want to just single it on the physicality of it, because you have to. Yeah, gets complicated. I don't envy their job. That's a hard job.
You can clearly tell it's Friday, folks. You can clearly tell it's Friday and the market's closed in 1 minute. You can clearly tell.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Then we have a question.
The actual live stream that you guys are going to want to pay attention to is going to be this Sunday at 8:30.
Yes, for sure.
Set your reminders right now. Sunday at 8:30, we have a couple special guests. We're going to be next week is going to be a pretty opportunistic week next week. So I would definitely be here on Sunday to hear that out.
Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
8:30 p.m. right on this channel.
Yeah. We're going to go live right here at 8:30. I'll go over my game plan with you guys for the whole week, what I think the market's going to do, how I plan on how I plan on capitalizing on it, and just continue the tremendous trading that's been going on inside of TTG, guys. I mean, there's the close, by the way. Market just closed right now. But we're going to just keep rolling forward. And it's like between myself and the other moderators in True Trading Group, I mean, some of the wins and some of the action that we've been hitting these last couple of weeks has just been insane. It has honestly just been insane. It's like between 50%, 100%, 130%, 60%, 35%. I mean, it's become like a daily occurrence, or every other day occurrence inside of True Trading Group to be hitting these high double digit, sometimes even triple digit gains. You guys have got to get yourselves, into the community. Whether you can't be in front of your computer or not. If you can be in front of your computer, great. Hang out in the chat room. If you can't, use the mobile app. The mobile app will let you guys see the screen share and listen to the audio analysis and get the real-time push notifications right from your cell phone. As long as you can listen to music at work, you can listen to what's going on in the day and get all of our trade alerts. Who's on the live stream right now? And Tom Lee is on CNBC right now. Who is not a member of True Trading Group, guys. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG, please. Type the letters TTG. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters
I got
TTG.
a better idea. If you're
Whatever.
not a member of True Trading Group and want a free membership to True Trading Group, type the letters TTG.
Oh boy.
Say it, Mike.
Guys, if you're not a member and you want a free TTG membership, type the letters TTG. If you're not a member and you want a free membership, type the letters TTG. Vape King, Misty, Candy, Gilly, Kevin, Joe, Josh,
Damn. Look at this.
CC, JR, Bulent, Silver Eagle, Joey Kowalski, Super Fusion.
Say it again. Let them know. Say it one more time.
Teams, AJ, Kevin. Guys, if you want a free membership to TTG, type the letters TTG. Look at all of these TTGs. My goodness.
Yeah, I was lying. I just wanted to see how many of you would type TTG.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm completely full of shit.
So you just honey, you know what?
I honey pee-peed them.
You honey peeped them. That's messed up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I just wanted to see how many people on here were not members.
Oh, he got you guys. Zing, got him. Sorry, guys. No.
Somebody goes, "Is it a trick?" I hear it in that voice too.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, guys, we're not going to give away a free membership. That's
No, you're crazy.
You
Why
just-
would we give you?
just-
Why
when you said that, that just scared me. I was like, come on, man. I was like,
no,
what?
bro? Do you think I'm crazy?
Maybe. I thought so a little bit, you know. I thought maybe you were crazy.
No.
I mean, listen, we got a hell of a deal, though, for people that do want to join. It's our Black Friday sale. It's our Black Friday sale. So you guys can get a 54% discount on the membership. It actually drops it from $22.12 all the way down
Like,
to just
what's a
$1,000
cornuto?
a year. What's a what?
A cornuto? Oh, wow. Somebody just called me a cuckold?
Oh, damn. That sucks.
That's John Bianchi. Is that what that means, Mike?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what it means if you don't know what it means. So let's let you Google it.
Do you not know what it means?
No, I do. I'm just not going to say it on this live stream.
What does it mean?
I'm not going to say it on this live stream, bro.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to tell people how they can join the membership instead of talking about, Pornhub search terms.
All right. Well, John Bianchi's muted. Sorry.
Oh, John.
John.
He was just kidding.
I don't know.
John Bianchi's a good dude, man.
All right. He could send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com and I'll listen.
He's not a
to it.
member.
He doesn't have to. Just send an email. Say, hey, bro, I was kidding. It was a joke. Go ahead.
He was kidding.
You don't know him?
Yeah, I do. I'll vouch for John Bianchi.
Why? Because he's got an I at the end of his name?
Maybe.
No thanks.
He's a good dude. It was a joke in light text on the YouTube. And right now he's like, yeah, Mike, yeah. I see him right now and behind his computer. But anyway. All right, folks. So listen, Adam, we got you get any more laptops? I didn't even ask.
Did not.
Ooh.
No lappy tappies.
No lappy tappies. So what are we doing? We're going to give away some mentor sessions?
Yeah, do one-on-ones.
All right. How many?
Yeah, 15 till Sunday.
All right, folks. Here's the deal. Our Black Friday sale has officially begun. Okay. So for those of you that are interested in a TTG membership, you guys can get our Black Friday discount, which is a 54% discount. It drops the price from $2,212, drops it all the way down to just $1,000. All right. And the next 15 people to join this evening or this weekend will get a one-on-one mentor session with any one of the moderators at True Trading Group. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will flash green. It'll drop to $1,000 and you guys can check out. You'll know that you're getting one of the one-on-one mentor sessions. If you see in your checkout cart, it'll literally say one-on-one mentor session. Highlight it for us, Joe, on the screen for us. There it is, folks. You see that it says one-on-one mentor session. If you see that when you go to the checkout page, folks, that's
I unmuted John Bianchi.
Thank you. John, you're back, buddy. You're welcome. So if you see one-on-one mentor session, that is how you know that you are getting a one-on-one mentor session. All right. There's 15 of them available for the next 15 people that join. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and then you guys will get that discount. It comes with everything. Okay. So you guys get access to the entire curriculum and all of our courses and all of our tools, right? There are no upsells for courses or tools when you join True Training Group. You get the entire curriculum, which is a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. You have Benzinga's real-time news feed, Quote Media's full book level 2, Trading Views charting software, ETNA simulator, the trade ideas scanner, dark pool data, unusual options activity, analyst ratings, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner. It's all included when you join for just $1,000. These tools would cost you like $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you went to those companies directly. Don't do that. Literally, just join True Trading Group for $1,000. You get access to all of it. It's included in the $1,000, right? So you guys can get that right now by going to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. Just fill out your info and you guys are good to go. And you get a free one-on-one mentor session with any one of the mods. All right. If you are a trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous annual member, and you guys want to take advantage of this offer, you can send a text message to 786-505-4049. That is 786-505-4049. Send a text message to that phone number. We have to whitelist your email address if you guys want to take advantage of this discount. Phone number's right down there at the bottom of your screen.
And speaking of trial members, Mike, hit them with the trial.
We do have a 7-day trial. Weekends and holidays do not count against your 7 days. It is 7 full trading days. It costs you $3. It costs $3 because we want to make sure you are, in fact, a real person. There's no automatic renewal or automatic upgrade or reoccurring payment. It's just a one-time payment of $3. That's it. Go to TTG3E.com. That is TTG3 spelled out.com. And you guys can join our 7-day trial, see what it's like to be part of the TTG community, interact with the members and the moderators, get a feel for the platform and the tools available to you. And you guys can then decide if True Trading Group is right for you. That's a $3 one-time payment, no automatic upgrade, no automatic renewal. TTG3E.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Now, if there's anyone that is not interested in the membership, you guys can sign off the live stream. Just make sure that you subscribe to the channel.
Be here Sunday night.
Yeah, be here Sunday night. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure that you guys are here with us Sunday evening because at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go live right here, and we're going to go over the game plan for next week. We had a monster week this week. I literally had one losing trade the entire week. All right. So monster week this week. We're going to look to keep that momentum going. Next week, we're going to go after things big and heavy again. We're going to go after and attack this momentum. So you guys want to know, make sure that you understand what the game plan is, how we're going to capitalize on it, what stocks we're focusing on. That's going to be on Sunday. So subscribe and turn on your notifications. If you are interested in the membership and you want the Black Friday sale with the free mentor session, watch carefully because for the next couple of minutes, I'll actually show you the platform itself. So
one sec. I got to give out a code word for Sunday night. We're doing a little giveaway with our members.
Oh, okay. What's code word?
Hang on. Cornudo.
What is it?
Cornudo?
Cornudo is the code word for Sunday night's live stream, guys. Cornudo is the code word for Sunday night's live stream. Cornudo.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Of course it is. Yes, of course it is. Yes, Sean. Cornudo. All right. So that's for Sunday.
I got to tell you, Sean Gallagher is one of my most favorite people. I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm being dead ass.
No, I know. Listen, there's some people that are they just fit right in.
Sean's one of those people, bro.
They just fit right in. You know, it's great.
Oh, John Bianchi says, I love Adam. He's hilarious. All right, all's forgiven.
See, all you got to do is give Adam a compliment.
I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning, baby.
All is fine in the world. All right, so guys, what I'm going to do now, I'll show you the actual platform. So if you guys want to see what the $1,000 will get you, I'll show you. Man, I hate this guy on CNBC. I'll show you guys everything that you get included with your membership because it's an all-inclusive membership. Remember, you get access to all of our courses and all of our tools. Of course, you're going to get the chat room as well, right? The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out our trades in real time. We're with you from 7:30 a.m. all the way through into the market close. You will be able to use the mobile app. If you can't be in front of your computer, the mobile app will show the screen share, allow you to listen to the audio commentary, and give you real-time push notifications when the mods.
Robinhood getting aggressive, huh?
I can't see it. What's it say?
Oh, you can't see it? It's essentially it's a push notification they just sent to all of their members saying, deposit your crypto. It's safe and easy. Start by selecting the coin you'd like to deposit.
Get him.
Get him. Get him.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
You have totally redeemed yourself.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. All right, guys. So there's a chat. There's the chat room, and you guys got the mobile app as well. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is going to give you real-time, up-to-the-second news alerts directly inside of our chat. If you went to Benzinga directly, it's going to cost you over $1,000. You join True Trading Group, it's included for the $1,000 membership. You're also going to get the trading. You're also going to get the 2 private study group sessions. That's your chance to ask questions and speed up your learning curve. Talk to one of our moderators. You're also going to get the TradingViews premium charting software. TradingViews premium charting software would cost you about $600 a year. It's included with your membership when you join for $1,000. The trade idea scanner was also included. That's a few $100 a year. Make sure it was focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You also get a simulator from ETNA, so you can trade stocks and options with fake money. And that simulator from ETNA would cost you just under $1,000 if you went to ETNA directly. It's included with your membership. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, options flow, unusual options activity. This data would cost you hundreds, if not thousands, if you were to pay for it on your own. It's included with your membership when you join for $1,000. You get a trading journal that will track your trades and give you statistics. You get a social sentiment scanner that will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most, so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll know exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. If there's insider buying, insider selling, what the short data is. Every day you get a watch list. The mods tell you what stocks we're looking at and how we plan on trading those stocks. So you know exactly where to focus your time, energy, and attention. And then you get all the courses, a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's no upsells for additional courses. Okay. There are no upsells for additional courses. Every course is included. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. Then there's a video library with over 400 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members live that covers a variety of trading topics and investing topics. And then you can actually attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. Time to invest in something real, folks. Something that gives you a real chance of achieving your goals. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price will flash green. Drop to $1,000. And if you're one of the next 15 people to do so, you will get a free one-on-one mentor session with one of the pro trading mods at True Trading Group. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee you is double your money back if you can't make your membership fee.
And what I can guarantee you is that if you're not here 8:30 p.m. this Sunday, that's November 13th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, you are at risk of losing a ton of money coming up this week. That's what I can guarantee you.
There you go. Boom. There's that. Set your reminders for that, folks, and your notifications. But here's the deal. If you guys go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, if you still can't make back the $1,000 at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $2,000. That's the deal. I'm confident in the platform and the community that we've created. It's that simple. We've only had to refund 2.6% of our users, and we have 78% of our users renewing their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,850 reviews. So based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, the refund rate and the retention rate, I can confidently sit here and tell you that it's worked for TTG has worked for thousands of people. You put forth a little effort. I think it can work for you as well. And I'll back it up with a double your money back guarantee. That's the deal. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code, take advantage of the Black Friday deal, and you guys are good to go. Or we've got the trial. It's a 7-day trial. You can go to ttgthree.com. That's ttg3.com. If you guys want to join our 7-day trial, it's only $3, one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. None of that. It's just a one-time payment of $3. We do that to make sure that you are, in fact, a real person. That's all. So join our trial. Get your butts in chat next week. Set your reminders for Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on notifications. Folks, have a great weekend. I will see you all on